Do you see the Delhi bomb blast of 10/11 as an intelligence failure or as an intelligence success?
See, it's both. It's a failure in the sense that there was a cell or a network which was being established, and it slipped through the cracks. Now, very clearly that happened. The fact that somebody could collect 3,000 kilograms of ammonium nitrate and no alarm bells went off, that is also an administrative failure. Ammonium nitrate is a controlled substance. You just can't sell it. If you go tomorrow and buy it, it's not. अब यहाँ पर तो controlled drugs भी होती हैं जो बिक जाती हैं. So but the thing is, a controlled drug will harm an individual. Selling controlled substances like this, which are potential explosives, can be used for terrorism and will kill hundreds of people or potentially hundreds of people. So shopkeepers need to be sensitized about it. And frankly, if the shopkeepers have not followed the law, then I think they really need to be taken to task.
Okay, if I have to play the devil's advocate, I'm a shopkeeper in Faridabad and I'm stocking under, keeping all the security parameters in mind, I'm stocking ammonium nitrate. एक फार्मर आता है 2 किलो लेके जाता है, दूसरा फार्मर आता है अगले दिन उसी दिन 2 किलो लेके जाता है. 10 people come and take 5 kilos, 10 kilos, 8 kilos because it's needed for agriculture. It's a fertilizer.
So here is how it works, which is where the intelligence guys come in. Now, when this information is being collected, there has to be a system that is being fed into the system. And that is where you have to start making sense. Okay, why is there so much of offtake of this thing? It's unnatural. For the last 4 years, there was only so much fertilizer. Okay. So, then that is where analysis comes in. That is where, which is why Mr. Chand is saying that, the intelligence agencies work very well, and I have no reason to doubt that. But from what I have also heard, they are severely staffed for resources. They need to be much more, in terms of personnel, they need more people. I don't know, sir, correct me if I'm wrong, because I had heard this. I have no other way of verifying it. There was a time when our counter-intelligence department in the IB had 25 people.
For a population of...
about IB, I cannot say. I cannot comment.
But
that's
short-staffed. Okay.
So he's a good old conservative...
We'll not talk about our
civil
department.
servant. Yeah, which is fair enough.
All
which
right.
is fair enough. But the point is, I personally feel, given the kind of challenges we face, the kind of threats we face, you really need to beef up your domestic as well as external
and
intelligence.
more coordination between the states,
Absolutely,
I would guess,
absolutely.
Right?
I think a lot has changed from the past, but I think you can still improve, which is why I say that one was the administrative failure, that nobody was maintaining those registers, and now suddenly everybody is saying, I didn't know. I didn't know is not an excuse, right? And then even if these guys are sharing that information, somebody needs to start making some sense out of it. To that extent, and to the extent that there were no alarm bells ringing about this particular network, and they were able to operate below the radar, is a kind of an intelligence failure.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा.
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है.
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दें?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब.
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप.
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI. It does not lie.